Hey everybody, welcome back to an episode of The Elite, the Elite Count. I'm Machine MJ.
With Robin's Prime.
And making his Elite Count debut.
Mainstream Malcolm.
Yes, we're here today to talk about AEW from Garland, Texas.
Yeah, the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we kicked off the show with John Mox taking on Ryan Reynolds.
Good one.
So he's going against Deadpool now? Free guy now? Oh, you seen that?
Yeah, I saw that trailer. That's a good trailer.
No, I'm talking about the other situation.
What is the situation?
With Hugh Jackman replacing Ryan Reynolds' face on that poster.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that.
It's funny.
Anyway, yeah, John Moxley versus Alex Reynolds, one of the rotating jobbers AEW has.
Yeah.
They have a consistent levels of jobbers, not like WWE. It's just every town we go to, hey, that's jobber.
Or no, every time we go to, we're going to cut to commercial. You're going to go out there, and whoever the big main star is, you know, you're just going to go out there and smile for the camera.
And get jobbed.
And get jobbed out in like 30 seconds.
I was making sure you were okay. I wasn't.
Something in my throat. I don't know what it is.
It's called your Adam's apple. It's also called sweat and bodily fluid. I'm sorry, spit and snot and bodily fluid. There you go. There's your anatomy lesson.
Anywho.
Anyway, this Alex Reynolds dude, despite John Silver looking on, got murdered in, I want to say 5 seconds.
Yeah, 5, 10 seconds.
Yeah. And John Silver, with his reactions, looking like,
oh my God,
somebody just died in the ring.
my brother.
Because as soon as he got hit with the paradigm shift, he was just like, oh my God! Oh my God!
I just realized John Silver looks like a great value version of Matt Cross.
He does.
Anyway, but yeah, Alex Reynolds got put away with a paradigm shift. John Silver got in the ring and he got put down with a paradigm shift. And then out walks the Inner Circle. They kind of place every member at... Jericho places every member at certain parts of the ring, a la Shield style. Then Jericho himself climbs in the ring, tells the fans to watch their language, because I don't know what they were chanting.
Oh, no, yeah, I couldn't hear.
Yeah, kept getting bleeped out. But yeah, basically all Jericho said was, he recounted their time together, when Mox got on the international stage and, when they met up in WWE and 69 thumbtacks and $40,000 jacket.
Yeah, he's still pissed about that jacket.
Yeah.
And how long ago was that match?
Damn.
It was like two, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It was before Mox got his elbow got destroyed.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Jericho basically made the pitch for Mox to join the Inner Circle, which he's not. If anything, he's going to pull the old DDP trick. He's going to wear the colors, drop one of the members, and then, disband.
I lied.
We lied.
That dude does the absolute most.
Yeah. All those Inner Circle dudes do way too much. Except for Jake Hager. He does just enough.
Yeah, listen, Jake Hager is playing his part. He's just standing there. They call him the Big Hurt, and he's just quiet.
Staying there wearing good-looking suits like that burgundy one from last week.
I did like that shirt he wore tonight, though.
Yeah. But yeah. We go to commercial and we come back. We have Cody and QT Marshall taking on the Butcher and the Blade with the Bunny.
The Bunny looking so thick right now.
You know who that is.
So thick?
She looks good.
Why didn't you just say that? When I hear the word thick, first word that comes to mind is, man, she curvy.
I mean, you get what I was trying to say.
I do like how Allie's gone back to her emo days.
Yeah.
Because they showed pictures of her before she got into wrestling, and she had the multicolored hair.
I got videos. I mean, photos of that.
I was saying, you got to find videos of that?
I mean, photos.
You creep.
I mean, photos. Sorry. Jesus.
I mean, you'd know this if you watched Dark.
But yeah, this was
I
a
don't watch it.
this was a good match. Of course, you know MJF had to be watching.
Yeah.
And my first instinct was like, okay, QT Marshall's going to turn on Cody, but evidently not.
No, he ate the loss with a horrible looking Crossroads.
Ugh.
MJF's still the worst.
He even did QT even did a horrible looking tope. It looked disgusting. I don't know if that was the plan.
It was terrible.
It looked awful.
Listen, like I said, at least it wasn't like Rhea Ripley, that episode on NXT UK from a few weeks ago, where she flipped and it looked like she broke her neck.
Now see, she did the move right. She just didn't have enough distance with it.
Yeah, because it like, I'm going to use your phone for example. It's like she flipped and she landed on her head like right beside the apron.
Ow.
And it looked like she broke her neck.
I mean, Kazarian did the same thing a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Kazarian.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, the Butcher and the Blade got the victory. Afterwards, out walks Darby Allin.
Yeah, with that nice looking suit he had on.
Yeah. Anyway, he basically shoulder shoves the Blade, walks over to Cody, who's sitting there distraught at ringside, and helps him up. Basically, he's saying in his own words, "You got a friend in me."
I like this because, you know, MJF said, "Oh, you don't have any friends left," but evidently there's somebody on Cody's side.
Yeah. Speaking of MJF, he came out to a rousing applause from the crowd. And by
Yeah.
applause, I mean they were chanting, "You suck."
Yeah.
Apparently Ortiz was yelled that last week.
Oh, you
Yeah.
No, he yelled out, "Suck my..."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But they were late on that bleep, though.
There was no bleep. Yeah, they were like...
Because you remember we were watching it, and he said, "Suck my," and then like 2 seconds later, they bleeped it.
Yeah.
It's too late now.
That's what I'm saying. But anyway, MJF, he came out there and talked about Cody. And basically, you know, just calling him out, throwing shots at him, this and that. And he accepted his challenge. But, there's always a but,
Ass.
on one condition.
There will be stipulations, but he's not going to announce them in Texas because they're in Texas next week. He's going to wait until Jacksonville to announce those stipulations.
Yes. So we will see what those stipulations
Give me two
are.
of these.
They gave you 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro. Anyway, we'll see what those stipulations are January 1st, the first episode of AEW Dynamite of 2020.
Yeah, it's AEW Homecoming, so announce your Homecoming Kings and Queens.
Nice.
Who are you going to vote for Homecoming King and Queen? Oh, wait, never mind. I'm not going to vote nobody.
Well, isn't it obvious who's going to be AEW's Homecoming King and Queen?
Yeah.
Cody and his crazy wife.
We'll talk more about her later.
Yeah, we will. Next, we had the official AEW debut of Big Swole
Swole.
as she took on Emi Sakura. And this was a pretty good match.
This was very good. Big Swole did not like the fact that she kept pulling on her hair.
I mean, there's one thing you know about women. You don't mess with their hair.
Definitely.
But yeah, Emi Sakura was hell-bent on pulling her hair out like a cheap weave.
Yeah. But these two had a pretty stellar match. Big Swole picked up the victory over Emi Sakura.
Yeah.
And they had Hikaru Shida in the audience.
Doing the Britt Baker challenge.
But she wasn't doing this.
Yeah, I will deduct points for that. She didn't do the...
Yeah.
She was kind of like, okay, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah. I like what I see.
Yeah.
But she didn't... No suspense. No suspense.
I do like Hikaru Shida, though.
Yeah.
Like I said last week, she is very beautiful.
Yeah.
Talking about the one that was sitting in the audience?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now let's talk about
Apparently
Cody's...
she's stronger than Michael Nakazawa.
That was one of the bits from Being the Elite. She curls more than Michael Nakazawa.
And he was just like...
Listen, Michael Nakazawa's too busy playing with his damn baby oil. Now let's talk about Cody's crazy wife, Brandy, and her Nightmare Collective.
Collective.
Sorry.
There we go. Basically, she was putting all the women of AEW on blast. Talk about Riho has, I haven't seen Riho around her, which apparently she still works out of Japan.
Yeah.
So that's why we don't see her as much.
She's busy.
Oh, damn it. Who was that she had the sick burn on?
Leva Bates.
No, before her.
Then she talked about Britt Baker.
Yeah, it was Britt Baker. I
Doctor.
talked about her and her boyfriend. If you made a drinking game out of it, talk about her and her boyfriend so much, you'd be on your back more times than Leva Bates.
Oh.
Just throw all of that on there.
Put some of that tenderizer on that.
Oh.
On
Listen,
that sting.
just throw the whole bottle on there.
Oh. God, that burned.
But
Yeah.
the only person she didn't talk down about was Chris Statlander. She's still trying to recruit him. Or recruit her. Sorry. Even aliens have genders.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris Statlander does claim to be an alien, which I dig that gimmick. It's new, it's fresh, it's original.
Hey, listen, she did cartwheels in the ring like 15 times. That stuff was awesome last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brandy's trying to get Chris Statlander to join the collective. Let's see. She showed off, the members of her collective. The gal from last week.
What's her name again?
I forget. I know she's an indie wrestler.
Oh.
And she showed off that she's got a male member, which I put two and two together, and it's baby man Billy Corgan. He looks like a baby. Like, if you look at his face and the fact that he's bald, he looks like a newborn.
Big baby.
Baby man Billy Corgan being sad at Disney World.
Terrible.
Anyway, but yeah, when the guy tried to turn around, Brandy's like, no, not yet. And then she did all the thing that everybody wants to do to a bald man, and that's rub the head.
She rubbed it and then she kissed it.
It's her collective. She could do whatever she wanted.
It's my head.
Then we got a very meta Dark Order promo.
Meta.
Yeah.
So apparently Alex Reynolds was just chilling in his hotel room, looking at his phone while the hotel TV channel was playing.
Yeah.
And it was a Dark Order ad.
Oh no.
And whoever the guy was that's doing these Dark Order promos, he was like this. Hey, Alex.
Alex, why are you a loser? Quit being a loser, you loser.
Yeah,
He
don't you
and
want
Alex
to join the Dark Order?
Alex just like, what? What's going on?
How do I join the Dark Order?
And then John Silver came in. He was like,
Who are you talking to?
who are you talking to? He was like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm paranoid. It's all the weed, man. I'm paranoid.
Listen, like they say, crap kills.
I was talking about weed. Where did you get crack from?
Well, speed kills too, so.
Speed kills, but power prevails.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Can we talk about how Samoa Joe is a treasure on the Raw commentary?
Treasure.
Samoa Joe is the best thing on commentary right now.
Well, on Raw, yeah.
He is the best thing on WWE commentary right now besides Mauro Ranallo. Don't at me, bro.
Yeah, okay.
I'll give you.
I'd throw Shivani into that ring too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of Shivani, let's give him some points because as bad as he was...
No, God.
Listen, at least he didn't say Roll Tide like Jim Ross. Can we give him some points on that?
Yeah, let's give him some
Yeah,
points.
yeah.
Like I said, he can be as extra as he wants.
This is War Eagle country, bitch.
He can be as extra as he wants on camera because we saw in the dying days of WCW, he turned chicken into chicken gold.
Yeah, but then look who he had on commentary with him after Heenan. The Mark Madden guy. He was trash.
Mm-hmm.
That Scott Hudson guy.
Yeah, that Scott Norton guy.
I meant to say Scott Hudson.
Oh, God.
He was garbage. Stevie Ray was once on commentary.
And how'd that turn out?
Yeah,
It was okay.
I could have did without.
See, Shivani was a professional. He knew that the product sucked, but instead of saying, "Oh, this sucks," and continue to torpedo it,
Yeah.
he just tried patching it up.
Yeah, he had Larry Zbyszko, Eric Bischoff, Mike Tenay with him.
Yeah.
He was basically the glue that kept that commentary together in WCW.
He also had Mongo.
Listen, I would have dealt with Mongo on commentary than in the ring. I mean, yeah, he was, yeah.
He had a plus.
He had a plus.
He had a little dog with him.
Oh,
That was his only redeeming factor, was he had a dog with him.
And he had a U.S. title run. One U.S. title run.
At least they didn't give him the belt. The big gold belt.
Oh my God, him as world champion? Jesus
Ew,
Christ.
no.
You might as well throw the whole company away.
Would you take him as champion over Russo?
Okay, yeah.
David Arquette.
Okay, you know what? I've given Arquette a pass.
Arquette gets
He gets a pass.
Yeah.
As bad as it was,
he realized it was bad.
he actually, and like I told MJ,
Oh yeah, I think he said something on the talk show.
He said it on backstage.
Yeah, he was just like, yeah,
I get he has a passion for wrestling. So you know what? After all the years of talking shit about him, I give him a pass.
Exclusive here on the Elite Count. Rodimus gives him.
I give David Arquette a pass.
Gives Arquette a pass. Anyway, back to All Elite. We then had tag team action between Kenny Omega and Hangman Page as they took on Superbad Kip Sabian and the chairman, Shawn Spears.
Yes. Now, Tully Blanchard was not by Shawn Spears' side because he was recruiting a tag team partner for Shawn Spears.
Yeah, it was Kip Sabian.
Along with the beautiful Penelope Ford.
I mean, that is a get right there.
Exactly.
Bad woman.
Kip Sabian is good.
Now, can we talk about how aggressive Hangman was in this match?
Oh yeah, he was like Jamie Noble's level of aggressive.
Yeah, it's like
Aggressive.
it was like
Aggressive, yeah, there we go.
it was like at one point Kenny went to give him a double high five and Hangman was just like, "Nah, bro, I'm good.
I don't do those.
I don't do those. I'm trying to win a match, bro."
I'm trying to do the white guy jumping high five.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to do that cowboy stuff.
I'm on that cowboy shit.
Yeah.
And Penelope Ford with that damn Hurricane Rana.
Out of nowhere too. Love it when they frame it to where the person falls into the frame.
Yes.
They did it last week when Janela just fell onto Mox.
Speaking of Janela,
Oh God.
the lights went out, and we were thinking it's gonna be Pac.
It's gonna be Marty Skrull.
Yeah.
It's gonna be somebody.
Now, speaking of Pac, he said, "Listen, AEW, give me my rubber match, or I'm not gonna be responsible for what happens next."
No, he said it to Kenny.
That's what I mean. You know, he's
Yeah.
talking about Kenny.
No, he said it to Kenny.
Oh, he said it to Kenny.
Yes.
Oh. Well, anyway, out comes Joey Janela tied up with.
No.
Time what?
No, you said Joey Janela tied up.
What?
Yeah, you said that.
Tully Blanchard tied up with Joey Janela. Or by Joey Janela. There we go.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's what you're aiming for.
that looked
You
so
dummy.
that looked so wonky because it looked like Tully Blanchard could easily just escape. That looked so wonky to me.
Joey Janela looked pretty weird. He did have his hair in like two
Buns.
buns, yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. And then he and Shawn Spears brawled, and in the end, Kenny Omega and Hangman Page got the victory. Now I'm like,
Well, Kenny was setting up for the one-winged angel when, after a couple of vicious V-triggers, when Hangman Page tagged himself in and hit the
Sorry.
hit the dead eye, got the victory.
yeah. And it was just like, okay, Hangman's probably going to turn heel. But no, they shook hands. Everything's cool.
Yep.
Hangman's just taking a little break from the Elite because he's actually trying to focus on winning.
Yeah.
Not trying to be cool.
Trying to win, bitch.
Next, before Sammy Guevara got out there, Excalibur and Shivani were bullied off of a commentary by Les Champions, and of course the Big Hurt, Jake Hager.
Big hurt.
Yeah.
Big Hurt, best commentator of the year. Didn't say a damn word.
Didn't have to.
At least he didn't make himself sound like an idiot.
Yeah, they mentioned how they wanted to be on commentary with the best announcer ever in the world, Jim Ross, someone who actually has knowledge.
Thank you.
Even though he's been a very, very salty boy as of late.
So salty ass up.
Anyway, Sammy Guevara, the Spanish god of the Inner Circle, took on Luchasaurus, who they've given the incredible distinction of second shortest match in AEW history, when he murdered Peter Avalon.
Oh God.
Listen, at this point, anybody can murder Peter Avalon.
Murder.
Yeah, I hear his losses is racked up to all the paper cuts he's gotten.
There we go.
Anyway, this was This was a good match.
Yeah, this was surprisingly mostly in Guevara's favor for a good chunk of the match.
Yeah, I would have said probably like 60% Guevara, 40% Luchasaurus.
Yeah.
Even though we knew Luchasaurus was going to win.
Yeah, he got the adrenaline rush in the end, and he put away the Spanish God.
Yeah.
And of course, Jericho and Hager were not too happy with that, as they stormed the ring and swarmed Luchasaurus. And
they ran to the ring like they were being chased by the police.
Yeah. And then in walks the ring.
Shit.
A boy and his baby. Come on, man.
Listen, I had a brain moment, okay?
That's your phrase. You're the only one that calls him a boy and his baby.
I mean, Marco Stunt is about as tall as this cup here.
He's short for any size.
Facts. So I missed my cue on that.
That
A
line
boy,
from Jericho's
a
so
baby,
great.
a boy, and his dinosaur came to the aid of Luchasaur. A baby and his boy came to the aid of their dinosaur.
We have
There
a
you
missing
are.
child
Yeah.
here. Whose child is this?
Yeah.
I still like that line Jericho threw out last week. He's
Crazy.
short for any size.
Yeah. Because he was just bowing up at Jericho like, yeah, let's fight.
Yeah,
Just like, Jericho's going to kill him in like 2 minutes.
yeah, he bowed up at Jericho, but too bad his only view was his crotch.
I mean, literally.
But yeah,
Don't be weird, man.
Hager and Guevara got chased from the ring as Jungle Boy pinned Jericho, and Marco Stunt counted it.
Yeah.
Unofficially, though.
Unofficially. Jericho has asked us that it does not count.
It didn't count. It didn't count.
Oh, God.
Someone told us that it doesn't count. It didn't count. Shivani's great.
Listen, Shivani gets cool points tonight. He gets cool points.
Even though he was a little corny, he does get cool points.
He gets cool
It
points.
didn't count.
Or when he did,
What
When,
else he did?
Big
No, because he was making a James Brown reference during the Big Swole match.
yeah.
And he said, you think Big Swole feels good. It was corny, but
Tony Schiavone gets, like I said, he gets about 20 cool points tonight.
I give him a pass for
at
that.
least he's out there having fun, unlike JR.
Yeah.
You're just like, I'm salty, I don't care.
I'm salty. I gotta be the constant professional. Boomer sooner. By God.
Somebody stop the damn show.
Double A spine buster.
Spine buster.
Anyway, some matches were announced for the December 18th show in Corpus Christi. What else happens on December 18th?
Let's see. Let's run down the card for December 18th. We have Chris Statlander taking on Britt Baker for the #1 contendership for the AEW Women's Championship. Jungle Boy versus Chris Jericho in a 10-minute time limit non-title match. And Kenny Omega and Hangman Page will take on the Lucha Bros. Also, we're getting to the main event. The winner of this main event would take on SCU for the AEW World Tag Team Championships.
What also falls on next Wednesday?
War Machine Day.
Oh, your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, NXT is going to have a stacked card on my birthday as well.
Stick.
Yes.
Stacked.
Stick. Ow.
Anyway, main event time as we had a Texas Street Fight / #1 contendership for the SCU Tag Team Championships.
And SCU was in the crowd watching.
Yes, as the Young Bucks were prematurely jumped by Santana and Ortiz with the assistance of the Spanish jackass Sammy Guevara.
And fucking
Yeah, 'cause-
Brandon Cutler try to come in. And
Yes, because Brandon Cutler saving us is exactly what everybody has said.
Bro, Brandon Cutler is like the useless superhero.
he's like Jay Cutler.
He's
You remember him? You remember him?
he's like the Mitch Trubisky of all elite wrestling.
Ouch.
Bless
He's
you.
just garbage.
Ouch.
Gesundheit. I don't know who that is.
Oh,
He's the quarterback for the Chicago Bears.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
He is the Mitch Trubisky of AEW.
He's true.
He is useless.
If they like last year, he was okay. He was great last year, but this year.
I say that AEW should give Brandon Cutler the Gabriel Kidd status.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, back when What Culture had their own wrestling promotion, they had a up-and-coming talent named Gabriel Kidd.
Oh, that.
They accidentally booked him on a losing streak. A big ass losing streak. Like they didn't even think nothing about it.
You know he was good.
Even though he was green.
Yeah.
He was on the rise.
Yeah.
But his first big win in Defiant Wrestling, or WCW, was when he beat Cody Rhodes for the Internet title.
Mm-hmm.
I could see them doing that with Brandon Cutler. Almost called him Jay Cutler
Oh shit.
because they have the same last name.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't see Brandon Cutler being world champion
Nope.
at any point in time.
Nor should he.
Well,
They'll probably give him to one day.
there is time on the clock for him.
Yeah.
But if they do introduce a mid-card title, that'd be right up his alley.
Okay, the mid card title, I could see that. But
What would
world
they call it?
champion,
What would it be, like American? Like,
I'll tell you what it'll be when Tony Khan feels like it.
right.
Because he said he's not looking forward to a mid-card title yet.
Not right now.
Not right now. So there could be time. Which, it's a good thing they don't have one because their roster is pretty small.
Yeah, it's small. Yeah.
I feel like NWA still has the smallest roster.
yeah.
They only have 3 tag teams.
Jesus Christ, man.
They have the Dawsons, the Wild Cards, and their champions, Rock and Roll Express.
Wow.
9-time champions.
Wow.
Anyway, getting back to the street fight, this was one hell of a fight.
This was.
Despite some bumpy ass table spots.
You know what? I'm not gonna go on no rant about it. They were funny.
Please do.
It was good because the first questionable table spot was Santana was it Santana or Ortiz? I can't keep up with their names.
It was Santana. No, Ortiz has the braids. Santana, he has like the
Cut hair. Like
Yeah.
Okay, so Santana is the extra ass dude, while Ortiz is the badass.
no. Santana is the badass. Ortiz is like the extra guy with the braids.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Santana was he was about to spring in when he got super kicked, landed on his feet on the apron, then just threw himself out of the ring.
Ah!
The other one was I think it was Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Matt.
Because Matt got hit while he was on the apron. Freaking combat rolled off the apron through a table.
Listen, at least the tables broke unlike Progress because it was like they just super glued those tables together to the point where they just did not want to break.
The legs didn't even break either.
The legs broke on that last table.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't gimmick them properly. So that's why they didn't break.
Those table spots were just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway, but this was a great match nonetheless. Of course, there was that great spot where Santana Ortiz put a trash can over Nick Jackson and
Beat him up.
yeah, beat him up with the sock and a kendo stick, and then Matt Jackson came in wearing a helmet of America's football team.
Ah, no.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Them boys
Why?
suck.
You'd think America's team would be the
Or
Patriots
something like that, yeah.
Listen, they're too busy recording people.
or paying the
They
referees.
recording the 1-11 team, dude. A 1-11.
The Bengals, bruh.
They
Of
only
all
won-
teams, the Bengals.
They only won one game, literally. That's it.
Let's talk about something important. But anyway, there was a pin during the match. I think it was Nick
Yeah, Nick.
when the referee got pulled out.
Well, they had 2 referees in the match because early on in the match, Jake Hager got involved.
Mm-hmm.
And when Nick was going to take him out, he accidentally took out Rick Knox, who just kind of needs a 2-week vacation at this point.
Matter of fact,
Stay home, man.
Matter of fact, let him take the first week of January off because this man has been through so much. He got powerbombed through a table last week, then had Shanna powerbombed on top of him after he got powerbombed through a table, and then he got super kicked in the face.
No, it wasn't super kick. It was a PK.
Yeah.
He got what?
PK.
He got PK'd in the face. Bruh, just take the rest of the year off, and then take the first week of January off, because you've been doing too much, bruh. I'm sorry. You've been doing too much.
Jake Hager then got chased off by Dustin Rhodes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then they brought out Aubrey Edwards.
Yeah.
I forgot her name for a second there. And yeah, going back to that pin that Rod was talking about, she was counting a pin on on Nick when Matt pulled her out.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm sorry, it was a pin on Matt when Nick pulled her out.
She's like, what are you doing?
But they got the victory with the Melcher driver.
Yep.
Yeah. So they will go on to face SCU next week.
The very last episode of 2019.
Yep. Good for them. Final episode.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be back until January. I'm going to see if I can score some tickets to Huntsville.
I want to go. I want to go.
I want to go too.
Yes.
Especially being that's the first AEW event in Alabama.
Exactly.
Damn you, JR. Damn you.
Yeah, because he said those two infamous words on TV, and I don't repeat them.
Me neither. Because they suck.
I call bullshit. You said the words earlier.
Yeah, I did say it. But they still suck.
Anywho,
I said War Eagle too, though.
You still said it, though. You also dare disrespect the name of Liverpool's #1, Zach Gibson.
Because I forgot his name. Okay.
Exactly, you swine. Anyway, that being said, that is Elite Count for the 11th.
Yep.
December 11th.
Yep. Oh, my brother's birthday is tomorrow. That's right.
Well, happy fucking birthday to him.
Well, he's going to be thinking.
Well, he damn well better.
Yeah, I won't thank him for you.
All right.
I will.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Oh, fuck you. Anyway, I just need to throw out an extra fuck in there so they'll know that these videos are for kids.
Because YouTube's weird. I don't understand it.
Hey, listen, I just read where they're banning hate videos, racist videos, and sexist videos officially on their platform.
Why are they just now doing? Why are you just now doing this, YouTube? Why are you just now doing this? That should have been from the beginning. You know, that and letting how old is that Ryan kid that's making millions just for unboxing toys?
I have no idea.
Right. I think he's like 7 years old.
He's like 7 or 8. They shouldn't have let that little turd on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because that kid should not be making all that money.
Oh,
Listen.
them kids that open toys and stuff, they make a lot of money, dude.
They should be making money, period.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be making period money.
Oh, making period
what?
money.
Damn it, almost botched. They shouldn't be making money, period.
Yeah.
Listen, as much money is being thrown out, that's the same way with these baseball players.
Okay, there is a difference, all right?
I know there's a difference, but I'm just saying the way these teams are throwing out money, for example, like Anthony Rendon, who just signed with the LA Angels, 7 years, $245 million.
You know why they're doing that, right?
Why?
So they can have a monopoly on all the players. Snatch them up so nobody else can snatch them up. That sounds like a familiar business practice.
I know!
Oh, God, yeah.
Anyway, that being said, that's Elite Count for December 11th. If you do not like this ugly, stupid face and the mouth attached to it, he has a podcast where he voices his opinions.
Yes.
Prime Talk with Rodimus Prime on the CastBox app. Check it out, bitch.
Yes, episode 20 up now as of this recording.
Yeah,
episode
bitches.
21 will be tomorrow.
Where it will suck. Balls. Anyway, I'm War Machine MJ.
And I'm Rodimus Prime.
Amazing.
Or I'm sorry, Rodimus Trime.
What? Oh.
Remember when I botched a couple weeks ago?
Yeah,
I said Rodimus Trime.
How you vouch your own name, dude?
I don't know.
looking back, that botch was only funny in the moment. Now it's just like, eh.
It's like, whatever.
Think about it, just calling you Rodimus Prime bitch.
No.
Anyway,
And I'm mainstream Malcolm.
we'll see you guys next time. I actually have to get up for this one.
Ah.